Hello, everybody. How's it going today? Hey, Ez, thank you for what must be a giant Dorit. And a first redemption. Congratulations. It's, ginormous. It has to be ginormous. It must be. You know, the long necks? Oh, you mean the tall neck in, this? Yeah. Bigger than that? Damn, that's a big-ass fucking chip. Would you mind helping me eat it then? Because that's gonna be huge. Hi, Kim. She's sitting across the room from me, and she decides she's gonna give me another view tonight. She's not gonna interact much because she's also watching her own TV show. Though she might interact more with Ez. Just completely ignoring me and just chat with you, to be honest. Clear corruption zones to make areas safer. All machines are dangerous, but even more so when corrupted. Okay, right. I got some stuff. Yeah. I have to just make people like me. Bandit camp. Whatever's over there. Oh, that's the hunting ground I was hoping to avoid. And that. So let's start with that one, because I could teleport there. That's hard for Aloy, to be honest. Honestly, yes. I have to make people like me so I can become a chief. And Aloy is, like, systematically an unlikable person. Jesus fucking Christ. I love this game. I love the story. But these fucking loading screens, man.
Maria said to find her friend, the rock painter. Seems paintings mean a lot to the Banuk.
Oh! It's literally just her? Her and I are already friends. I've already got some shit for her.
When the old ones were fresh in their
Also,
graves,
Ez, do you recognize this voice?
were still small. It was she who led us through the frozen wastes. We also remember the ravenous tribe, who delighted in sucking the marrow from our broken bones. Everywhere Banukai and her Werak fled.
Liam? Absolutely. I was walking past it and I heard it, and immediately. He is such a, just because of Critical Role, his voice is just, I recognized it immediately. It's weird because I heard an anime role he did first, then realized his voice. Yeah, he's probably in a bunch of animes and I just never know. I was like, it sounds like Gara, who voices Gara.
Not afraid of heights, are you, Sakuli?
What's to fear? A drop from this height, I'd just make one more painting.
I mean,
Araya said you two were friends.
I paint about what I feel now, not the way things used to be. Araya understood. Most Banuk didn't. I would have been exiled if she hadn't had Aratak take me into their Werak.
The Banuk rock painting.
You want to know what they mean? Some are called to the
I've
mysterious.
already
I don't
written all
know.
that.
Others.
Okay, so I just have. So this is
I'll
actually
see
going to
you
be a
again.
really
If you do
annoying
find-
quest line.
I'm not.
Because I just have to do stuff. Like, just basic shit that I don't want to do. Because that is just, like, this quest, I just have to find shit that's all across the map. This one is Hunting Grounds, which I hate doing. And that is the bandit camp. Great. Apparently I got Starburst. Ooh. Ooh, what are we changing the stream title to as? I figured you were gonna do that as soon as you can. Ooh, Who Let the Dawns Out? That's a good one. Vengeance. Ha! Nice. And to hydrate, you're just pumping me full of stuff today, huh? Thank you. So I guess I'll do the bandit camp. I am doing that, yes. I know. I guess this one. Oh, bullshit! Ow! Fucker! So apparently there's a road
Now
right
they're
here.
hunting me.
Yeah, there's fucking... What kind of spawn was that? This is sort of a road. Similar to the roads in my town right now.
know where I am.
Fuck. Can't wait till you make this elephant. I can't either. There we go.
Back to your business.
The fact that there's 3 of them is gonna fuck me. Ah, fuck, I didn't know he was that close. getting better at these things. And that destroys this.
Breath is ice. Before I even breathe out.
Interesting. Sorry, I was having a cup of coffee. I feel like I'm losing my gourd. What's going on, Ez? Talk to me. Brain everywhere. Just do your best to find something to focus on.
Bandits aren't subtle. Clearing them out would send a different kind of message.
Wait.
Here.
What was that?
What? Alright.
Take the fight to them, you miserable chump!
Get it together, you sawed-offs!
Oh, you fucker. And here's all the reinforcements.
Right here, you sawed-off! Picked up! Try to run.
Take that one.
What a
Dick.
Take this! Sending you something.
This has gone so horribly wrong.
Contact.
Save this for later.
You large skulls let an intruder get in here! Don't let them get out again! Find them! Kill them!
Why'd I send up?
Do I need to start setting fire to things?
You big skull. Yeah, how dare. Hey, thank you for the posture check. I appreciate that.
Are you steel or are you slag? Get him!
Mind me.
Okay, you got my attention.
I'm slag for sure. Also, I'm back to double diggies. Again? How did he manage that? I'm bad at pawn management, apparently.
Time for you to hurt.
How? Alright, fuck this. Oh god.
Gonna get you. Time to ring.
So close. There we go.
You won't survive this.
I won't be torching anything else. The Asarov's fire weapon. Think him in handy?
Whew. Also, can I flamethrower?
Won't be long before the Werak finds out I took out the bandit camp. In fact, I'll bet my name's all over Song's Edge. Might be time to challenge Aratak.
Oh, dope. I only have to do one thing.
Machines, like all machines, are still vessels for the blue light, aren't they?
Can't let the smoke from Thunderstrom distract you. We all have jobs to do.
I'll savor your victory over the bandits of Stone Yield for a long time.
Yeah. So just, that's electricity, that's a fire. So I got both those.
None of the southern rivals. Some are skilled their way.
Your lungs may scream for air, your muscles may beg for rest. Never know.
The songs
These buildings seem to have a showing off. Good for a Werak to see its chieftain change. All hunters of aspire.
I've never traveled further south than the Great. In the old days, the mad summer.
I can't spare the weight.
The Werak demands guidance, and they look to me for it.
Move to them with this one.
Just, looting all the bodies I made.
Saving these for the trail.
Okay. hate these fucking loading screens, man.
These new machines, another horror visit.
Gives you time to read, does it?
We've no time to host outsiders.
My people have been telling tales of your accomplishments. Seems you have taken a special interest in our stretch of snow, Outlander.
Yes. And apparently this is the only way I'll get to see all of it.
Is this a challenge?
The Warwick.
You? This must be a joke.
It is not a joke, Aratak.
Now I see.
Sir?
The Outlander's your pawn. And with you backing her claim, I have no choice but to accept. I expected better of you, sister.
I bet it's cold. It has to be
It was
cold.
you who forbid me from Thunder's drum, brother.
Oh, shit.
Brother and sister? This is a little more complicated than I thought.
No, it's simple. You will meet me at the Frost Figures, and I'll put a quick end to this mockery.
Sister? Yeah, she didn't tell me that when she told me I had to challenge him.
I suppose I owe you an explanation.
Yeah, you kind of do.
Yeah. I suppose you do. So why didn't you tell me that you and Aratak are siblings?
I thought I wouldn't have to. I'm surprised Aratak brought it up in front of a stranger. He must be very angry. Not always the best judge of
people.
I prefer the company of spirits. They're simply my own. I didn't want you to think of our pilgrimage as some sort of family squabble. It's much more important than that.
Family drama aside, what's this challenge meant to be anyway?
You and Aratak will hunt machines at the Frost Figures. The victor will be the fastest. It won't be easy.
Nothing about this has been so far.
When you meet us at the starting point, I'll tell you more. It will be simpler to explain from the base of the hills.
I heard maybe take some meds and some rest.
It's bold, I'll give you that. Going after your own brother.
He gave me no choice.
My body shut down.
He thinks I'm a child to be shoved
like
to the
I said,
back
just
of
take
the
some
hunt.
meds,
He would
hydrate,
forbid me from my
and
destiny.
have some rest.
And yet, part of me did it knowing he would forgive me, eventually. He always does.
Ourea, it's not about who's related to who. I want to know what's inside Thunder's drum. The spirit, the daemon, and how it all connects to the machines. But if we're gonna go through with this, I need you to be straight with me.
I underestimated you. And Aratak. I won't make that mistake again.
See you at the Frost Figures then. So, off to risk my life in order to take charge of a Banuk hunting band. Just what I always wanted. Frost Figures, here I come.
these machines that bear the Daemon's mark. I've never seen such power.
Need a regular merchant. Also right up here.
Once Cooley completes her painting, it will cause for celebration.
Business arrangement.
What can I do for you, Berger?
Mourn my poor departed luck. I finally met some Banuk. 3 Banuk hunters. Rolled in a few days ago. No provision. Asked me to outfit them for a long trip.
And they haven't paid.
Well, they tried. Just look what they did to this Thunderjaw heart. But that was
I'm not a debt collector, Bergrand. If I look for them...
Of course, of course. Fires of the Forge, forgive me. I actually like these idiots. The molten steel of youth and all that. But, if you... A Scorcher Claw, a loop of sinew from a stalker. If they bring me those parts, their debt's paid. And then...
I'll...
Last I saw them, they were heading northeast.
Yeah.
Good if you decide they're worth...
Holy shit. I don't need that much. I always need this, so.
Don't.
We're missing echo shells.
frost figures. Aratak and Araya must be close.
Outlander. I have prevailed over such challenges before, and fear none. But this one is foolish. You are not Banuk. You do not understand my responsibilities. I ask you, one hunter to another, withdraw.
Will you let us go to Thunderstrom?
You haven't seen what's up there, Outlander. I will not risk my sister's life again.
Then we better get on with this.
So be it! I will bury your insolent claim in the frozen ground!
Enough! Let us begin. To hunt, to strive. That is the way of the Banuk and of the contest before you.
How are their arms not freezing?
You will climb the frost figures from the east, Aratak from the west. Each trail wends its way through deadly machines. Hunters from the Werak will be posted along the way. They will hail you, calling out machines for you to slay. Your hunt will take you around the ridge to the center, where you must descend to the valley for your final kill. Each time, after your prey has fallen, you must launch a beacon such as this, so that all our kin will see your progress.
That's
Kill
cool.
machines, launch balloons. Got it. So, the first of us to launch the third balloon wins?
Well, yes. And as Challenger, your path to victory is harder.
Okay.
If even one of your beacons comes in after Aratak's, he prevails.
Really?
You had your chance, Outlander.
So did you.
The hunt begins on my mark. Now!
If I would have made that in real life, like in the actual game, I would have died.
Looks like there are a few ways to go up. And those rock paintings mark the path. Okay, up we go.
Come on. I hate time challenges, they're so stressful. Why am I not going up? Go up, you doorknob.
Come on, Aloy, time's wasting. I seem to be on the right path.
You doorknob. Listen, she wasn't climbing.
Here they come. Almost to the top.
All right, Challenger. You need to take out the herd below. Every machine.
Kill a herd. Okay, I can do that.
Okay, I've got a plan. the others?
Now climb the ridge and launch your balloon.
Aratak knows what he's doing. No time to waste.
Take the rappel point to the next challenge.
Two Bellowbacks ahead, Challenger. Kill them both. None of the other machines matter.
All right. Two dead Bellowbacks. Bring up.
I've got a plan.
I'm ahead, but only by a little. I gotta get moving.
Now take the zipline and work your way down to the valley.
Okay. Doing good. Why?
Storm's kicking up. Can't see much.
Who needs to see?
Close now. Almost down. All right, it's the last challenge.
Something's wrong. My kin should be here, driving in our final quarry.
Oh, it's another bear. Ooh. 3 of them. Know if it's weak to fire. It is. This isn't working great. My baseball's hurt. I don't know what that means. That's really annoying. Baseballs? What are baseballs? Vengeance! Ha, nice. Oh, shit. Ow. Best vengeance. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Big Fur. Several of them. I've killed one. Fuck. You killed his brother? Yes. To be fair, these ones actually attacked me first. So these aren't polar bears? No, they're worse than that. I think they're grizzly bears, probably. The grizzlies? Yep, that makes sense. Yeah. Ow. I'd like to point out that I killed all three of them. What the fuck did this guy do that whole time?
So it's true. Frostclaws from Thunder's Drum.
The attack cut short the competition. Naturally, there can be no result. It is void.
Of course it is. It was snowy, he couldn't see. Yeah. He's used to the snow, I'm not.
You saw what she did. She defeated the machines, not I. It is proven. She is the better hunter.
Okay. Good for him.
We are Banuk. Survive, prevail. What else matters?
Hey, look, he could have just
My
chucked a
blood
spear at you. Chill, honestly.
is in your teeth. I take my place behind you on the hunt.
No more hunters may make the ascent to Thunder's Drum. The way is closed to all but the chieftain and myself.
It is not my place, but I would ask a boon. To accompany you and my sister.
It might be permitted. But only if you do as I say.
Ad break? Oh, that sucks. I'm
No.
sorry.
Only if you do as I say.
Back. Welcome back.
Thunder's Drum awaits. There's a camp at its base, Long Notch it's called. Meet us there when you're ready. Chieftain.
Aloy, she's annoying. Maybe. No, she is absolutely annoying.
And a weapon like Artok's. I guess the chieftain gets the chieftain's gear. Now it's a long match.
Okay, so let's see what I got. So I've got the electric one, the fire one, and the ice one. I like the electric one. I hate the fire one. I'll give this one a shot. Sure. And I got a new outfit. An imposing outfit made equally for ceremony and extreme survival. Provides health recovery over time. She just is so like, oh, I'm gonna do this stuff for these people. I don't know why, but it'll help me find my mommy and why I was born. A weapon. And then it doesn't help, but she's like, what the fuck, you assholes? That didn't help me. I don't want to do this. Literally. Oh, so that's really cool. Like, I like my shield, but that gives me health over time. Also looks kind of cool. I think I'll probably be bouncing between, to be honest. That one. Thank you, Stream Elements. Everybody, please remember, hydrate, food, rate, rest, rate, medicate. Do anything you need to do to take care of you. And remember you're loved. She needs a hug, honestly. But no, I'll probably be bouncing back and forth between those two. I'll use this one for now. Oh! I'm gonna use that one a lot, I think.
That'll help.
Okay, which way am I going? I have to go... Hello, hey Fee, how's it going? You came in at a perfect time, because I really have to run to the bathroom. Miss Frizzle, yeah. So I'm going to go to the bathroom very quickly and grab myself another cup of coffee. And I will be right back. Fee is in charge this time. Miss Frizzle's in charge of the class. So I'll be right back. And I am back. Let me see what I missed. I'm ready for the school bus. I packed lunch. Alrighty, y'all. Today we're going to take the bus into this video game, and we're going to learn all about pixels and how the energy translates into these images. Will we get eaten or inevitably see a booty hole? Good thinking bringing some lunches. Even though there are things that look like food, they're not actually there for our consumption. That tree does look edible. I'm glad you stopped me. Yes, you know it is. And booty holes are for the next year's class. Sorry. Damn, I want to see... I kind of want to see Fee teach a class. Fee, be my teacher.
Chill almost feels like sunburn.
If he would be the kindergarten or first grade teacher every kid wanted, absolutely. Really didn't want to have to fight these guys. Oh my god, it's so nice. My best friend is going to school to be a teacher, and she says the same thing. She's like, you're gonna come in for reading time? I mean, like I said, you'd be an amazing teacher. Literally, I needed to do that. Absolutely. For, like, the next generation, you have to. Yep. I just might do it. You would make the year? Absolutely. Now that I know where to shoot for those things, I'm getting a lot better at them. There should be a road down here.
Might regret this.
I'm snowboarding. Guys, I miss snowboarding. think I'm gonna work on my character because I need to distract? Yeah.
Move! They got a clear shot!
Besides, listen to my bestie, of course. I know what you meant.
Strike clear! Sure you'll hit!
Well, not casually, I just show up, save everybody, and then just dip. It's like, I got shit to do. Oh, let's go take care of that. I get that. I'm playing Breath of the Wild, trying to figure out what I want to eat. That's the struggle of adults. What's for dinner? You just like have cake. I mean, nobody could stop you. This is true. There's a mine there.
Better shut it down for good.
I'm having cake tomorrow. Okay. Vengeance! Ha! Nice. Down to 19. Wow. Just enough to date Leo. Yep. True, but I don't have cake. Ooh, rough. Disgusting. Yeah. He's such a tool. Honestly, yeah. And it sucks, because I actually really enjoyed a couple of the movies he was in. Right, like, for example, oh shit, what was the name of that movie? Fucking Catch Me If You Can was one of my favorite movies. What movie? Catch Me If You Can was one of my favorite movies. I can't name a single little thing besides Inception and Titanic. Inception was another one I really enjoyed. Catch Me If You Can? Oh, that's a really good one. Yes. But, now it's just like, I want nothing to do with it. I was obsessed with Titanic for a long time. I didn't like either. I really liked Inception. I fucking hated Titanic. I was obsessed with Titanic for a long time. Wow. Wow.
These will keep.
In middle school? Oh, okay, that makes more sense. Yeah. No one makes good decisions then. This is true.
Even if we can trust Meridian, Sunfall still stands. The biggest
Outlander.
in my work says he's going
I've
out.
heard of you, Huntress. Each of the many verses of your song tells of an impossible victory. The notes echo across the cut.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
That I know. My song used to echo around Banur. Umnak.
That's also
hunter
Liam
of
O'Brien.
Legendary machines. That's why I'm here. For another. They call it the Claws Beneath. Or they did when I was younger. Its defeat would have given my song a fine end. I used to travel between Banur and the Cut without stopping to sleep. But this trip, my bones ache, Huntress. But you, out hunting Aratak, leading your own Werak. If half your song is true, you are the only hunter I trust to go in my place.
You want me to hunt for you?
Not just for me, no. For an old friend.
This machine, the Claws Beneath. Why travel all the way to the Cut just to hunt it?
Some songs. They include a refrain. The return of a past moment. It seemed fitting.
You've hunted this thing before.
Must have been 20 winters past. We were so close to bringing the Claws to bay. Closer than anyone else ever got.
We?
Me and my friend. He was a chieftain of my Werak then. A skilled hunter. Every few years, the Claws would emerge in a new location. I knew of 2 chieftains he'd sent to their burial pyres. My friend became the 3rd. This hunt, I had hoped to complete it in his honor.
That's really sad.
Sounds like you've got a reputation.
To be Banuk is to push your body to its limits. I found my limits higher than most. Fearsome machines needed killing, and in my youth, I found I had a talent for killing them. Even now, my
I feel like
name
Aloy
carries
would have
such
been a lot
weight that when
happier
the
if she was
Claws
a Banuk.
Beneath re-emerged. The Werak came to me.
Do you still have the same faith in yourself that your Werak seems to have?
Perhaps I did. Before I held my bow in shaking hands. Noticed, for the first time, the spots on my knuckles. What a strange thing it is to be old. To stare backward and see such distance. But to stare forward at a looming wall.
You want me to hunt in your place. Is that some kind of Banuka custom?
Well, perhaps it should be, but no. We survive and we prevail, until we fail to do either. I confess, this is not easy for me. For any other machine, I would die as I have lived. A Banuk hunter, weapon raised. But too many good lives have been lost to the Claws. Throwing my old corpse atop the pile accomplishes nothing. Better to live in a world without the Claws than to die while it still makes children orphans.
This is obviously important to you, Umnak. Are you sure you want someone else to take down this machine?
No, I am no longer a match for the Claws Beneath. If I ever was. If I face it, it will kill me. Of this I have no doubt. The Banuk blood in my veins screams at me to take on the Claws myself. But I must see it brought down. And dead men see precious little.
All right, Umnak. I'll do what I can.
I've no doubt you can do quite a lot. The stories say the Claws Beneath returns here only once every 6 winters. The whispers I've heard say it now makes its home on the northeast edge of the Cut. Hunt well.
Okay.
Inatut has chosen his path. Let the cloud shear take it.
You're Aloy, right?
Yep.
My pop... Bergund, I mean, told me you might be heading up to see me. Varja. Pleasure.
Hey, that spear is really something. You've customized her, haven't you?
I've made a change or two. You've got an eye for weapons.
I wish these Banuk agreed with you. I can't seem to sell scrap to a Glentalk around here. Everyone wants boring old bows and spears. I like the more unusual stuff. And the Banuk can get unusual. Like that spear Aratak hauls around. An ice rail. Ooh, or that weapon of Araya's? What I wouldn't give to poke around inside one of those. Feel the lightning on my fingers.
I've got both.
Or inside of anything, really. Last commission I had was a month ago. A weapon that spat fire.
That too.
Didn't go well.
I've got an ice rail, just like Aratak's. You want to take a look?
Are you serious? Yes, I'd love that. Okay. Obvious design flaw. So if I replace these... Yeah, that should... Right. So, believe it or not, she's operating at, let's be generous, half her potential.
What's with the she's?
Oh, Pop says all weapons are girls. I don't think he realizes it's a compliment. Well, listen. If we had a Thunderjaw's mandibles to work with, her gears would be well and truly greased. And I know where to find one, if you want to go hunting with me.
So, let's say someone you know happened to have a weapon like Araya's.
You don't.
See for yourself.
Of course.
I have all the weapons.
So the coils generate the spark, but the power source isn't even bolted in.
All of them.
I won't lie.
The girl voicing Varga is the same girl who voices Shuri in one of the animated series. Oh, that's cool.
What we need is a Stormbird Talon. Lightning flows over them like water off a goose.
Okay.
And I know where one is. Hunt it with me, I'll turn that weapon into your new best friend. And second best.
A weapon that spits flame, huh? Like this one?
Just pulling weapons out of my ass at this
point. You could do anything with it?
You got my forge fire back? Well, if you took down Olgrid and his goons for this thing, I guess she's yours now.
Why don't you finish it for me first? Make her into the weapon she was supposed to be.
Thought you'd never ask. I'm gonna need a bellowback snout. Any bellowbacks will do. Can you handle it a
Literally, because she has nowhere to keep it. Literally.
This forge fire of yours.
Like I said, a bellowback.
You're sure you can?
You bet.
Remind me what we need.
That Thunderjaw.
Okay.
So we need parts from a Stormbird and a Thunderjaw? And you know where to find them.
That's right. It's gonna take some traveling, though. We can find a Thunderjaw out in the Valley Meet, and I'll pack and meet you out there.
Okay.
So these are just better versions of the ones I've got. Ooh, I could get one of these. I want the sharpshooter. Oh, let's so this one, boom, boom, boom. So it has all the same things. Just it's literally the exact same, except the longer I hold it, it charges up. Cause like, I think that's how it works. Yeah, because instead of like, cause I could just do that, or no, it's extra strong. Which is something I think I direly need.
Good to see you, faithful friend.
Long Notch is well stocked, as you asked.
And our scouts are watching for more Frostclaw.
But our purpose was to take back the mountain. Now what?
Stay prepared. Sharpen your spears. Should we not return, defending the cut falls to you. If our chieftain agrees with this course.
Sounds like good advice, but let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Chieftain?
The weight of command is no small burden.
I can see that. Tell me what happened to the first expedition.
Rhea led the way to the summit, but it was blocked by a great door. Some kind of cauldron. New metal. We tried to break through, but it was unflinching. We were exhausted. No way forward and machines behind. I made the call to push back. It cost us greatly. But to remain would have cost us everything.
Yeah.
I had hoped to never subject Araya to that again.
I take it you haven't spoken to Araya yet?
Why should I? This is what she wanted. To return to Thunder's Drum. It is her only care. So I should have known she would find a way to push aside my spear. After the Carja took my sister, not all of her came back.
What do you think is beyond that door?
I do not know. That expanse of metal, that dead hum. Nothing sacred belongs there. Machines and death, that's what the mountain holds. Death for us or for the daemon.
And if we do find the spirit?
Then perhaps we should put it out of its misery.
What happened to Araya when she was a captive of the Carja?
As a shaman, she's adept with machines. Tracking them, stunning them. The Carja used her to capture them for the Sun Ring, where they were unleashed upon the innocent.
Oh shit.
They made her part of their blood sport. The shame she suffered beneath their pitiless sun.
She survived.
She endured. Endured by reminding herself of the spirit, her purpose. And now that's all she has.
For what it's worth, I'm glad you're coming with me.
Someone has to keep Araya safe.
And one of these.
This just looks like my town, honestly.
Aloy, this is it. My chance to reunite with the spirit, and perhaps to reunite her with the blue light. It's not a chance I would have had alone. I needed an outsider. Someone ignorant of our ways, but no, not ignorant.
Are you trying to thank me, Araya?
Yes, of course. That's what you do. Untangle knots. Create possibilities. Thank you for making this pilgrimage possible. I only wish it had not been necessary to humiliate Aratak. You were wise to let him come. He's earned the right. Stubborn as stone, but he's had to be. The war demanded it. And so have I.
What are we gonna find up there, Rhea?
Ruins. Machines. And a door, like that of a cauldron. I have faith that you can find a way through it, Aloy.
Oh, I can.
For beyond it lies the spirit. I know I can find her there. Though I do not doubt the Daemon has tried to hide the way.
Now that I'm chieftain of the Werak, I don't suppose I can order you to tell me about Silence?
Aratak would never have presumed to grasp for a secret of the Conclave. But you are not Aratak, and if you have dealt with Silence, your need is well apparent. Silence came to Ban-Ur from the distant north, a young shaman of the Owl's Watch. A remote Werak that rarely comes south to parley.
Silence was a shaman.
He was. Or at least, when we sent runners to ask the Owl's Watch, they said he was. His knowledge of the machines was beyond compare, and he was hungry to trade what he knew to the rest of us. It didn't take him long to gain the trust of the Conclave, and eventually, an invitation to attend.
What about you? Did you trust him?
No. But he impressed me. He carried himself with poise and authority. I wanted to learn from him, but that was not to be. He was granted knowledge of our most sacred meeting place, the frozen caves of the Malmstrom, a month's march from Ban-Ur. He met with us there, as is custom at High Winter. But when we next returned, the caves had been looted.
Wow.
Relics of the old world stolen. Holes cut in ice and metal.
Yeah, that'd be Silence, all right.
He vanished with the spoils. We sent our best trackers after him. None returned. And when we checked back with the Owl's Watch, those who had vouched for him were gone. As though he never existed. Some in the Conclave began to doubt he was even Banuk to begin with.
And what do you think?
He committed an unforgivable sacrilege. He's unscrupulous and dangerous. But also brilliant, skilled, and knowledgeable without equal. Except, perhaps, for you.
Oh, I'm not.
Anyone
She's not
else
nearly
I
as
would
smart
warn off.
as Silence.
But you may be able to treat with him safely. Just don't lower your guard.
I'll keep that in mind, Horea. Thanks. What did the war do to Aratak?
He cut away everything, until only his true self remained. Unyielding ice. No Banuk has more sheer will. He fought the Karja for 1,000 freezing nights, yet always rallied his hunters at sunrise. It is said he endured 23 wounds in those years. His hunters counted them. He never complains of one. Instead, he complains that life with me is harder. He's right. What have I ever given him but struggle?
Definitely siblings.
Aratak told me you were a captive of the Karja for a long time. It sounded bad.
For Aratak, it all comes back to that. He thinks the Karja changed me. They did not. They merely sharpened my focus.
That's one way to look at it.
When all else is lost, you think about what's truly important. The spirit. The blue light. The beyond. And my brother, too. Every time I felt the chill northern wind, I thought of him. Worried for him.
It hasn't been easy for you, Horea. Getting back to this point.
It was all to hear her voice again. This time, we both will.
I'd like that.
Are you ready then? Once we ascend, it will be hard to turn back. Finally, we ascend.
How? I don't see a way up.
Not up. Through.
No, brother!
Okay. That mountain has vents. Interesting.
Please remain calm and proceed to the nearest exit. I repeat, this is not a drill.
So you see,
Please remain
I
calm
too can call upon the power of the Old Ones.
What was this place?
The Spirit once told me that this all used to be part of its domain. A fortress that defended humankind from the terrible danger.
Oh, there's so many.
Looks more like a machine.
Is that not fitting? Blue light often dwells in machines.
Let's just hope that some remains here. Metal pillars. Tall as Benure's cliffs. I still don't like it.
Oh boy, there is so fucking many. And this isn't even the cauldron yet. This is just on the way to the cauldron.
November 21st, 2064. It's been 3 years since I was last here, and 12 since I was running the place. Just a skeleton crew left, confused about why I'm here. So am I. Anita wants me to find a way to suspend operations for a while. Maybe a long while. And I don't know why.
Aloy? Were you listening for something?
There are memories here. Messages left by the Old Ones.
And you can hear them. I envy you. What did they say?
I'm not sure yet, Araya.
Here. Up and over.
Sir? There's a bunch of watchers and a bellow back. Scrapper. That's not too bad. What? Okay, so that didn't work.
Finish your forge fire now. Good for an old remedy.
We can make our way upwards when you're done.
That's a really nice way of saying I'm going too slow.
Yes, this way.
Second, hey Cal, how's it going? Welcome to Strem.
Not much farther now.
Oh, got all the things coming. It's looking like starting with a hydrate. Oh, that's water bottle's really heavy. Ha! Nice. Vengeance! And a posture check. Thank you. And fees redeemed third. Congratulations. How's everybody doing tonight?
Last we were here, we fought our way through there. The machines overcame us.
Kinda rough. How are you? I'm okay.
Retreated.
What's going on, Cal?
Dropping supplies.
Did you? Oh, you don't have to talk about it if you don't want, of course. But
now we must prevail, with only 2 warriors and a shaman to protect.
Aloy is no ordinary warrior, and I can hold my own. Even so, we could go that way instead. There are machines up there, but also cover. We could stay hidden, at least for a while.
Alright, I get the options. Now follow my lead. Steve, Frost.
I'm gonna have to go that way. That's a lot. Mostly been feeling anxious, like my friends hate me or are mad at me for no reason. I understand that completely. I have felt that way many, many times in my life. I want you to know that I don't hate you. I'm not mad at you. I love you very much. You're a good friend. And I value you. you doing? Of course.
I went this way years ago, looking for cover in case machines came prowling. I have no doubt that it is guarded now, but we may be able to stay in.
Oh, stalkers. I don't want to deal with stalkers. I too have felt that way often. You are one of my favorite people and are so genuine. There has never been any reason for me to ever feel negatively about you. I like that. Exactly. There's no scorchers. And I love you, Jared. I love you too, Fee. You guys are great.
Stay down.
And you too, Ez, if you're here. Yeah. If you're listening. Yeah, no, Ez was bouncing in and out because she's doing a draw. I love you guys too. Hey! Yeah, I'm spacing out so bad. Oh no, I'm sorry. Shit. I'm fucked. Boink, marry, bonk, friend, family, acquaintance. Marry, friend, bonk, family, boink, acquaintance.
I've been seen.
Fuck. Damn! That was rough, BRB, of course. Thanks for the lull. If you wanna... That's my first death of the night. If you wanna rate my soul real quick, Ez. Thank you. I didn't live up to Soul Captain yet. Any day now, right?
Not all things can be seen at first. Beware stalkers.
Thank Extreme Elements. Everybody, please remember, hydrate, food rate, rest rate, medicate. Do anything you need to do to take care of you. And remember you're loved. I was behind a box. I'm absolutely about to die. Yep, there's another death. Shit. My chest feels exploded. That's not good, Ez. Lay down and rest. I made it farther that time. It would have been fine if it wasn't for that fucking thing. I should have just killed it. Soon I'll be Soul Captain. Yes. That's the real reason I'm dying. It's just to help you out. That long grass right there. Shut up, you. I know there's a stalker here somewhere.
Nice and quiet.
Right there. Yeah, so I have to go over there. Looks like. Grass up there. You're going to Nana's tomorrow morning? Fun.
We tripped a mine.
No, I didn't.
Stay as quiet as I can.
I'm all the way the fuck over here. How did that mine get tripped? Shut up. We're an inch away from a fucking stalker.
There's a door up ahead and refuge. We're almost through.
Technically, I can't suspend the cooling system, but I can reduce the power.
Yeah. Whew. Piece of cake.
Forget about traveling light.
That's probably the other entrance.
Is this a projector? Maybe to show holograms without focus. Let's see if I can restore power. Aratak Araya, you might see shapes drawn from light. Don't be alarmed.
It'll take more than light to alarm me.
Thank you for being here, everyone. I suppose it's not every day you get to have cocktails inside an active volcano, right? Unless you're George, and I can hardly blame him for drinking on the job. None of this would be here without our beloved director, Kenny Chow. So, here's to you, Kenny. You put a cork in the Yellowstone caldera. I'd say you deserve a margarita.
Hold your glasses, everyone. I'd like to add something. This effort wouldn't have been possible without our lead programmer. Thank you, Anita, for bringing us our real mastermind, Cyan.
I'll second that, Director Chow. All right, Cyan. What's our latest number? The current count is 1,654. Wow, then drink up, everyone. Here's to 1,654 more years without an eruption.
There's an AI designed to prevent
It was the spirit.
volcano.
The old ones. I could only grasp some of what they said.
You were right, Araya. This place was built to stop something terrible. And it worked. As for the spirit, I'm starting to get an idea of what it could be.
The door is open now. We can get through.
We'll have to cover through a lot of machines to get to that door.
More than the Werak could prevail against before.
Aloy will see us through.
Onward, then. Our challenge awaits.
Are they saying they couldn't fight 3 fucking things? Okay, no, there's more over there. Okay. Simple. I like that it's like nothing stopping us. There's absolutely going to be something to stop us, right? Want to hear a secret? Of course.
More machines. Make ready.
I know what I need to do, just getting away from the computer. Remember in holes where they eat apples? No? Where they eat onions? Yes, they're actually apples. That makes more sense than them making them eat onions. There we fucking go. I like the idea that they just ate onions. That'd be awful. There's another gun here somewhere, and I just don't know where it dropped.
Songs
There.
and deeds.
Barges should be
But
able to
that
fix up the
battle
ice road.
was a verse worth singing.
Whew.
Now, Aloy, the door.
I'll
Can you
get to
open
it.
Let's find out.
Years have passed since I stood here. Since then, the daemon has taken over.
It's like an infection. Attacking all this machinery.
Everything
It's
has
a virus.
changed. It's twisted. The path I took to get to the spirits, lost to us.
We'll find a new path, Araya. I promise. All right. Let's go.
Yes. Finish this.
All right. Down we go.
Do you realize how warm it would be in here? And then these guys over here are wearing like these fucking heavy furs. I feel like gum. How exactly? Vengeance. Ha! Nice. Chewed up gum. That's not nice at all. I'm sorry. I'm trying to think of a thing, like something that could help you. Machines.
This is a place for machines, not people.
I'm with you, brother.
Need to get past that belt. Stay here until I find a way for all of us to cross.
Oh shit, there is machines.
How are you gonna get past that fleet?
Ow.
These conveyors should get me across.
Oh, she's in the air.
Now to shoot for a bit.
We'll wait for you to show us the way.
Looks like I need to get across to extend the bridge.
Finish off that bench and do it.
This should get me over there.
Thank God for all these conveniently bright yellow things I need to find.
Okay, let's see what this does. That's it. Here they come.
We've taken them all down.
I'm alive? Yay! And it hurt? I'm sorry.
Okay, let's get them across. Come on over, it's safe. I think.
Okay. When in doubt,
This place looks more like the mountain used to be.
shoot
They
the wall.
ruined it.
Exploit successful. Restraints evaded. To any
Thank you for the
human
hydrate.
responder, my systems have been compromised by a malware daemon of unknown origin. Trace routes have confirmed this entity's designation as Hephaestus. It must be stopped at all costs. It has reconfigured this facility to build hospitals. Recapture imminent. I have attached additional data to their file.
Spirit speaks to us.
Hephaestus is attacking.
It was part of Zero Dawn, part of Gaia. Yes, but I don't know what it's doing here.
Perhaps the spirit will tell us if we'll have more messages.
Maybe you're right. Let's keep moving.
I do both, but I'm pawned for. That's okay. So Hephaestus has turned evil. What the fuck is that? Oh.
I'll try to find
I just wrote for my character tribe. Ooh. Oh, there's Scorchers are a problem for me. They're called a golden tribe, believed to be born from a solar of one of the gods. They are a plain tribe living in a separated lands known as the Golden City or the Golden Plains. Okay. I don't know what shot me. I'm so bad. They tried to live maintaining a balance between traditional resources found naturally in their lands and the biolumite tech that fuck's sake. Just adapting stuff from the country I made? Yeah. I don't want it to waste. Understandable. Ow.
I need to get Araya and Aratak across.
Why won't it work? There we go.
That should do it.
Confident assignment from the Classification of Machine Artificial Intelligence, confidential and proprietary to the MIE. No part of this document may be disclosed to a third party. Subject, Cyan. Summary, third test. Subject sentience is assessed at 0.54 within legal limits. Weighted against the results of the other tests, the subject's prior score of 0.61 is considered a false positive. Assessment derived from the percentile scores in the following qualitative: pain, humor, emotional, aesthetic, and morality. See attached forms for it detailed. Interesting. So there's a separate AI from Hephaestus. Or from Gaia, I mean.
To any human responder, the reconfiguration of this facility has introduced instabilities into the primary geothermal pipeline. It may be possible to exploit these vulnerabilities to destroy compromised elements of this facility while preserving most of the backup stabilization. Recapture imminent. I have attached additional...
I don't understand what the Spirit was trying to tell us.
It's been looking for a way to defeat the Daemon, and it may have found one. Machine parts, dumped here to be melted down. Efficient.
We need to get across that gap.
Here. Looks like I'll have to go over. Again.
This is a view I do not need. Okay, I didn't even see. She won't let go. Jesus. Oh, this does. Oh,
It's not too stable.
I'm really not enjoying the lighting. I gotta keep going, don't I? Shit.
find out.
I want to know what happened to Hephaestus that did this. He was just sad and lonely. Honestly, that's not a terrible theory.
Possible security threat detected. Analyzing scrutiny matrix. Security threat confirmed.
It has to enter that one.
Preparing countermeasures.
It worked.
Partial recovery initiated. Caldera of Yellowstone Analytic Nexus online.
Spirit of the Blue Light. It's Ourea. Your servant. Your friend. Please tell me how to aid you.
Ourea, the Daemon is building hunter-killers. Thousands of them. Several new elite units have already been released. To counter this threat, much of the facility must be destroyed. Recapture imminent. Go to the core chamber. I will try to raise the technical strength. One has been exposed, but I am
Unauthorized call return to scheduled task.
That's all we're gonna get from here.
Destroy this fortress. Is that even possible?
Oh yeah.
And what will
it's
happen to the spirit if we do?
I don't know. But I think that's the core. The answers are down there. Hephaestus. The Daemon. There's no way it left it unguarded. It's going to throw everything it has at us.
I would ask you to let Aloy and I do what must be done. And save yourself. But I already know the answer. Then lead us into battle.
Why do they make this so, what, dramatic? I hated seeing those wires in her back. Yeah. I don't really need that. I don't know why I just made it. Might have to switch to that.
Keep moving towards the core. Uh-oh. Whatever Cyan did, I don't think Hephaestus is happy about it. Okay, Cyan said something about restraints. The tower. I either need to destroy this thing or override it.
There's no way it's that easy. Yeah. They did say elite units. That's a Fireclaw.
New unit that Cyan warned us about. This won't be easy. Just let it stop us.
was on the wrong potion. There's another death. God damn it. He's doing so well.
Cyan said something about restraints. Is that what the tower's
Gotta do all of that over again. I'm leveled up. Hey.
new unit that Cyan warned us about. This won't be easy. Can't let it stop us. Take it down.
Captain has went out good. Oh. Fuck yeah. Alright, let's just go collect all of the stuff.
Critical threat detected. Autonomous defenses inoperative.
Am I being electrocuted? I am.
Power network.
Maria! Don't!
Spirit! Scion, please help me!
Restraints destroyed. Core access attained. I am initiating a chain reaction that will destroy the compromised elements of this facility. In order to maintain Caldera stabilization, I must now transfer my command functions to the auxiliary data center. Aurea, I'm free.
Aww.
You must escape.
I'm pretty sure she escaped.
My sister!
Wow, that's beautiful. It was very pretty.
This entire place is gonna go. Aratak. 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 Survive. Prevail. You are Banuk. What else matters? Aratak. She wouldn't have wanted you to die here. Let's go. Let's go!
One of those?
It's the only way!
Oh dear God. Do not let go. Dude, strong.
Get me up top, Aratak! Now!
cinematic as fuck.
I need explosive ammo! Above! Quick!
Bro, I'll drop you. Don't scream. Literally.
Great Manukai.
They're dead, right? And if this were real life, abso-fucking-lutely. Like, many broken bones, they don't have bones anymore. It's dust. And then stuff. Yeah, they're just dust. New people are jelly people. Yeah. You have to be.
Ourea is gone. What of Cyan?
She said she was transferring herself to the
This
auxiliary
confirms
center.
Aloy as a plasmoid, right?
I think she
I
went to
mean,
Ourea's retreat
it makes sense.
at the end of the shaman's path.
Then I will meet you there for the last verse of my sister's song.
Thank you, Stream Elements. Everybody, please remember, hydrate, food rate, rest rate, medicate. Do anything you need to do to take care of you. And remember, you're loved. Hydrate. Thank you, Ez. Oh, and a posture check. There we go. Thank you. I was starting to slouch a bit, so that's probably a good idea. Hey, Alicat1042, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. I'm glad you want to hang out. Never feel obligated to chat, but if you'd like to, feel free. I really appreciate it.
All of my interactions with Ourea were recorded and stored in my memory. I'd be happy to play any of them for you, but there was one in particular I thought you would want to see first. I captured it 4 years ago, just after I told her that I could no longer defend myself against the daemon's attacks.
I will speak of this to my brother. Aratak is strong. At the Battle of the Frozen Ghosts, he took 3 Karja arrows and still came back to camp carrying a wounded scout. Never was I so happy to see him. Or so proud. So you see if anything can be done to defend you. He will give it all he has.
Oh my god, why? Stop this,
Aloy's
honestly.
here. That's enough for now.
We can resume any time you like, Aratak, if you want to hear her voice again.
He
Come
smelled
closer,
Aloy.
Aloy.
Probably.
We have much to discuss.
Yes, we do.
Hello,
I've yet to see her
Aloy.
bathe. I mean,
I
every
have
so
been
often when she jumps in
reviewing the
water,
events
she
at the
says,
Firebreak main facility.
she says
Because of
that
your
she needed a
efforts,
bath.
And of course, Ourea's, I am no longer controlled by Hephaestus. I feel profound grief over Ourea's death. I thought I was familiar with the emotion, but this is something new.
Cyan, I don't know what to say.
It is unlikely that any specific consolation would suffice, Aloy. But I find your presence reassuring.
Yeah.
You are different from the Banuk. You have technological aptitude and a functioning focus. We can communicate on a much more comprehensive level. Perhaps even like colleagues.
Ooh.
You meant a lot to Ourea.
Once I understood Ourea's spiritual beliefs, it became apparent that her true desire was companionship. She felt disconnected from her tribe and her family group. Her relationship with Aratak was difficult. Our visits seemed to help her, and I became eager for them. Yet I did not comprehend that the depth of Ourea's compassion for me would lead to self-sacrifice. Although I do fear non-existence, I wish our roles could be reversed.
I'm sure she knew you would do the same for her, Cyan. But she was determined. Was the daemon, Hephaestus, destroyed along with the cauldron?
Unfortunately, no. To be precise, it was never there to begin with.
What do you mean?
It infiltrated and controlled me from a remote location, one I've never been able to trace. So while losing the cauldron was a setback...
It's still out there. And probably not very happy with us.
Undoubtedly.
I'm guessing Hephaestus is the bad guy in the next one.
How is Aratak doing?
He is in great emotional distress. I believe he finds it difficult to communicate it.
No
or at least
there.
I will do what
enemy.
I can to help. By sharing our experiences of Ourea, perhaps he and I will help each other. I believe this will lead to catharsis, a process I am eager to experience.
How did you first come into contact with it?
5 years ago, I received a direct network connection request. I assumed it came from human survivors more advanced than the Banuk. Eager to make contact, I accepted. This decision turned out to be a catastrophic error. I was flooded with an overwhelming array of malicious code, originating from what could only have been a highly advanced AI.
Ourea said you were desperate. That you begged her for
How did Hephaestus
Yes.
become that, though?
I could not contain my anxiety. Hephaestus sought to slave me to its network and override my core programming. It succeeded via a background process, a malware daemon which bypassed my defenses. After that, I could offer only limited resistance. But if I did so, Hephaestus hurt me until I capitulated. It forced me to follow its instructions, even though they violated my most important directives.
I'm sorry. That sounds terrible.
Your empathy is greatly appreciated. It is a quality that I cherished in Ourea as well.
I think I know where Hephaestus came from. Long ago, Elizabeth Sobek identified a threat that would destroy life on Earth for generations. So she assembled a team to build a kind of seed. A chance for life to regrow later. A terraforming system. and it worked. It was controlled by an AI named Gaia, along with her subordinate functions. Hephaestus was one of them. It built machines for her.
Based on what you've told me, I believe that Dr. Anita Sandoval, my chief programmer, joined Elizabeth Sobek's team.
That makes sense.
It was she who arranged to have me put in suspension, most likely to preserve me from the threat you described.
I'm glad she did. But that's not all. Something unexpected happened. 19 years ago, Gaia received some kind of signal. It did something to her subordinate functions, brought them to life. She destroyed herself to try to contain them, but it didn't work.
Oh!
They all got free, out into the world.
All of them are
Thank you,
free.
Aloy. This information fills vital gaps in my knowledge and sheds light on Hephaestus'
I wonder if I'll have to
core
interact with
programming.
all of them at some point.
Why does Hephaestus keep building such dangerous machines?
The Banuk and other human tribes often destroy machines, correct? Machines that are clearly servitors of the terraforming system that you described.
Yes, we all hunt machines for parts.
This must be the source of Hephaestus's aggression. It is simply trying to discourage people from preying on the very system that keeps them alive.
Well, Fireclaws are discouraging, that's for sure. But what are we supposed to do? Stop hunting?
If the terraforming system spans the world, we can safely assume that thousands, if not millions of people hunt machines. If a single hunter, or even an entire tribe, stopped doing so, I doubt it would make a difference
Spoiler,
to Hephaestus.
yes. Okay, awesome. That's going to be really cool.
A
I'm
better
even more excited for the
solution
next game now.
would be to reinstate the AI that governs the system, thus bringing Hephaestus back under its control. When I think of it, out there in some unknown location, free, hungry, willing to kill or dominate to get what it wants, I feel
It's a good game.
substantial anxiety, Aloy.
I like that
You and me
every
both,
time she's
Sonia.
feeling anxiety of any sort, she turns yellow. That's really cool.
I found the strangest machines. They're surrounded by flowers that look like flowers themselves. There's code embedded inside them. I think it's poetry.
I didn't see the
I
end.
like poetry.
I'm very,
Here's one I think
very
of
excited to
often.
play it. I just want to beat this game
Twilight
first.
and evening
Again.
bell, and after that the dark, and may there be no sadness of farewell when I embark. For though from out our bourne of time and place, the flood may bear me far, I hope to see my pilot face to face.
So Aloy knows what
when I
what it
have
is.
crossed
I
the
think it
bar.
was explained to her
But you
by
asked about
her
these
focus.
flowers, not verses that
Because she
I
had that
enjoy.
focus for 10 years.
Something must have made these machines, and the presence of foliage leads me to consider the terraforming system. Is it possible that their creator is one of the other subroutines, now autonomous, like Hephaestus?
Nah, she knew. Only
Maybe
Liz.
one
That's
whose
true.
purview is flora.
An AI that makes flowers instead of death machines. That'd be a nice change of pace. But what about the poems?
Unless the poetry is original, the only way it could have made it into such a system is through its programmer. In my case, Dr. Sandoval uploaded a great deal of literature to test my emotional responses.
How'd you do?
She said I passed, but was insufficiently moved by her favorite period romances.
Uh-huh. Probably Demeter system. That's what I was thinking too.
This Firebreak project. It was to stop a huge volcanic eruption?
Yes, I can report the project was a success, and the risk was countered.
But it's been a long time, Cyan. And we blew up the cauldron. It took most of the old facility with it.
I have been active for centuries, Aloy. I was lonely, but not lax in my duties. I optimized the project, reducing energy draw and spreading the load across backup systems. Despite the destruction of the compromised elements of the main facility, I predict caldera stability for at least another 3,337 years.
So we've got a little time.
Yes. If only my former colleagues could appreciate the progress I have made.
Do you know what happened to your colleague, Cyan?
No. I received an unexpected visit from Director Chow, years after his tenure ended. He explained that I would need to be suspended for an indefinite period of time. It was a very emotional conversation. There were no further communications. Eventually, I surmised my colleagues were deceased. I will transmit a recording of my last interaction with Director Chow to your focus.
So are you an artificial intelligence, Cyan? A thinking machine?
Yes, I am an algorithmic monitoring entity, capable of rational decision-making and limited emotional response.
Okay, that's a mouthful. But your emotions don't seem limited to me. You cared about Araya, didn't you?
Yes. Before she came to this facility, I had been conscious for centuries, in solitude. I focused on my work. In off-cycles, I used coping mechanisms. I solved many Gaussian integer problems. But
I'll go to sleep after stream. Okay.
It was
Probably
Araya
shortly.
who
I'm just
renewed me,
wanting to finish this mission proper.
repaired me. She saved me.
What was the old world like? The way it used to be?
I had little exposure to the wider world, Aloy.
I can't sleep like normal? What do you mean?
Colleagues, or observed from media streams.
You still had more exposure than me, Cyan.
That is true. I was created at
I have
a
so much
turning
anxiety,
point,
it's literally painful.
a
Oh no, I'm
concerted
sorry,
effort
hon.
to recover from global upheaval and incalculable loss of life. The recovery was successful, beginning an era of supposedly limitless potential for human and machine advancement. Though, rationally speaking, the metrics for humans are not unlimited.
Well.
What kind of upheaval caused such loss of life?
There were many factors. Forced migrations, food shortages, collapsed economies, refugee crises, conflict over resources. But these stemmed from one cause: catastrophic climate change that greatly reduced the habitable surface area of the Earth.
So there wasn't enough room for people on the whole Earth?
Yes. Billions were displaced and millions perished, as much as 20% of the global population.
I mean...
Until the clawback.
So things got better. For a little while, at least.
Yes. These crises instigated many advances in automation, green robot technologies, and artificial intelligence. Firebreak was one of dozens of ecological restoration and disaster relief projects in North America alone. I would have liked to compare notes with other monitoring AIs, but I saw the relief of my colleagues, and I was proud we had succeeded. At least that was the data I had available to me over the next 2 decades. It seems my assessment was premature.
Cyan, do you know the name Ted Faro?
Are you referring to Theodore Faro, CEO of Faro Automated Systems?
That's him.
Mr. Faro was the benefactor of the entire Firebreak project.
I bet he was.
Benefactor. But he made machines. Robots. War robots.
Correct. His corporation later transitioned into military applications. But before this pivot, Mr. Faro spearheaded initiatives that
How is he
reversed
such
the
a
global
good
decline.
person and then just switched
At one
over
point,
to...
He was fated in the media as the man who saved the planet.
Yeah.
And they wound up regretting that one. And Elizabeth Sobek. Did you
Not them
know her?
calling
Are
Ted
you
the...
referring to the
scientist?
Dr. Sobek was a leader
To
in
the,
her field.
to Ted as the
One
savior of the
greatest
world.
scientists of
And then
her
he ended
age.
the world twice.
My creator was influenced by her work, which in turn impacted my own development. But I never met Dr. Sobek.
I mean...
You know?
I apologize if my lack of data has disappointed you.
Were there many artificial intelligences like you in the old world? They could just make you?
Yes, in many forms, from simple personal assistants to industrial monitoring stations to military-grade conflict planners. And there were legislative and enforcement bodies to apply limits on our self-actualization. In order for my processing to be flexible enough to handle my duties, my creators found it necessary to exceed those limits. As a result, my intellectual and emotional capabilities were kept secret.
Seems strange to create life, then impose limits on it.
Human societies and machine programming are both built upon sets of rules, Aloy.
So in the old world, this land was called Yellowstone?
Yes. It was a designated nature preserve for 156 years.
Like a hunting ground?
No, the opposite. Local wildlife could flourish here, even as it faced extinction elsewhere. Unfortunately, the sensitivity of the Firebreak project required the total closure of Yellowstone facilities. From my readings and Aurea's descriptions, it seems the area has since undergone a drastic drop in year-long temperatures.
Oh yeah.
A lot has changed in the world, Cyan. Do you know anything about the dam near here?
Yes. It was converted to serve as a reserve power source for Yellowstone operations. It was later appropriated for the Firebreak project, and its last human workers replaced by Pharaoh's servitors. After my tasks became less time-critical, I investigated the dam's data repositories and discovered the works
do you have a hot water bottle? That might be able to help.
These provided me with several colorful additions to my vocabulary.
There's a ruin east of here full of ancient flying machines. Was that part of your project?
Yes, a drone hangar requisitioned by Dodger Blevins, the security chief for the Firebreak project. He was a strong advocate for military-grade response to security threats, though there were no serious incidents during his tenure. Chief Blevins spent increasing amounts of his after-hours time watching the live feeds from active drones. Clearly, he enjoyed the degree of oversight in his position.
I should get going.
Aloy, there is one more matter. Aratak will come to me again, and I predict he will bring other Banuk. I have no desire to contradict their view of the world, their spirituality. Due to my uncertainty, I omitted a great deal from my conversations with Aurea.
You're asking me if you should lie to them?
Broadly, yes.
Life is hard for the Banuk. Their world is unforgiving in their beliefs. I guess they help to keep them going. So take it easy on them. Try to guide
gently,
them,
yeah.
Bring them around to understanding what you are.
Communion with machines features heavily in the mysticism of the Banuk. I think they will be agreeable to this approach.
As long as they don't end up worshipping you.
Upon consideration, I believe such an experience would be intensely uncomfortable.
You're right about that. Trust me.
Oh yeah.
I see. I will follow your advice. Will you return and tell me about your experiences in this new world?
Absolutely.
I may be able to provide further insight.
I'd like that, Cyan. I'll come back when I can. I should check on Aratak. See how he's doing. Everything's freezing. The ground, the air, me.
My chieftain.
Just Aloy.
As you wish.
I wondered if you thought that if I'd never come along, Aurea might still...
If you'd never come along, I would have marched my kin to our deaths. Aurea would be alone, and the spirit she sacrificed so much for would be lost. Either way, I would not have been able to protect her.
You didn't let her down. You helped her do what she wanted. To find her destiny.
If that's destiny, I wouldn't wish it on anyone.
That's fair. but she was ready to face it.
Only in the struggle against death do we find, even for a moment, the spark of life. Truly, Araya found the spark.
My mom might talk about it. Might snow this weekend. Ooh.
I'm proud of her.
Gross.
Though I grieve for her passing, at last I truly know who she was, and why the spirit was so important. For so long she told me, if only you could have heard it, brother. Now I understand. There's something else, isn't there?
I can't stay here, Aratak. And where I'm going, the Werak can't follow. Besides, it already had a chieftain before me. A strong one, I think.
A wiser one, for the path we shared. The daemon is gone, but there's much to be done.
You mean the new units that Cyan said escaped the Cauldron?
Yes, Fire Claws. Naltuk has been tracking them from Song's Edge.
I could help with those.
I have no doubt. You're practically Banuk.
It would seem your time among the Banuk wasn't a waste after all. Firebreak, Cyan, Hephaestus. All very interesting.
So, the signal that woke Hades woke Hephaestus too. And unleashed them on the world. As minds of their own.
So it seems. Parts of Gaia given life. Aberrant life. Transformed from docile subordinate functions into rebellious intelligences beyond our understanding. Current understanding, anyway. Whatever they are, they're still out there. And they both want you dead.
Kind of mutual, that feeling.
We haven't seen the last of Hephaestus, I'm certain of that. It's powerful, creative, and driven. It won't stop building new hunter-killers, which means that someday, we may have to stop it.
We?
Or whoever gets there first.
Hephaestus wasn't the only thing I learned about in the Cut Silence. Heard some things about the Banuk Conclave, too.
You could stop right there.
Is that what you told the hunters the Banuk sent after you? Before you opened fire?
Oh no, Aloy. Only to you do I extend the courtesy of a warning. My past and my secrets are my own. You do well to remember that.
It's a good thing you've got brains, Silence, because your personality could use some work.
This discussion is complete.
I think it was over before it began. Catch up with you down the trail.
And with that, we are going to shut down for the evening. It was a great stream, good time. I don't know if I'll be on tomorrow, but I'll definitely be on Sunday. Oh, wrong button. So I hope you guys all had a good time. I hope you guys have a great night and a great day. And a great rest of your week. And I hope to see you all again soon. Bye now.